guys, what's up? My name is Eden, and today I'm going to do a sketchbook tour. This is the first ever sketchbook I bought that I really took seriously. This is a sketchbook where I was just really getting into art and stuff. And this is the kind of my big sketchbook, or my main sketchbook, I'd like to call it, because there's always a sketchbook that you use for your big drawings, your most impressive drawings, and then there's your little tiny sketchbook that you use for doodles and practicing stuff. And this is my big sketchbook, or at least it was. I'm done with it, and it's supposed to be 30 pages, but I ripped out a few because those pages were useless to me. So this is just, I think this is maybe 25, 23. I don't know how many pages I ripped out, but it was a lot. And we're going to start with the first page to the last page. You're really going to be able to see my growth and my technique built up through all of this. So yeah. Alright, so the first page is this painting. This is acrylic painting. I did a lot of acrylic painting on in this sketchbook because I had canvases, and canvases aren't exactly cheap. I used acrylic painting in the sketchbook so that it wouldn't be, so I wouldn't waste a canvas if I didn't like the painting, you know what I mean? This is really bad. I don't like the painting at all. My mom likes it for some reason. I don't know, but the only thing I knew about painting and drawing in general is that the hair is not all one color and the skin isn't all one color. So you can plainly see that there's blotches of just different skin tones, because I knew that it wasn't all one color. And then the next page is my second ever acrylic painting, and it's this one right here. I really like this, besides the ear is kind of wonky. I really like this. I think it's very well done. And it's not me, by the way. It kind of looks like me, but it's not me. It's actually my friend Hannah. I put this on a canvas, and I asked her, because it is a painting of her, I asked her, what do you want to call this painting? And she said that the flame kind of looked like a rainbow. So she suggested something to do with pride, something to do with LGBT. She suggested Pride Light, and I said, okay. So this is a piece called Pride Light. This next piece in the sketchbook, I wanted to do a landscape painting. This is also acrylic, by the way. I want to do a landscape painting, kind of like Bob Ross. You can kind of see Bob Ross influence in here, from the rocks mostly. I don't really like it. My mom doesn't really like it. Nobody really likes it. This one I actually did put on a canvas, and it's a Black Lives Matter piece called Don't Trust the Boys in Blue. And the pumpkin head, really the only thing that happened with that is that I had a random idea of just somebody with a pumpkin on their head, and then them doing this hand motion, and then I just drew it, and then I was just maybe this should be a Black Lives Matter piece because all the protests are going on. So I just did that. I actually enjoy it more on the canvas and in here because the pumpkin is more well done. It's still not good. I can't draw a pumpkin. It's more well done on the canvas. This is the next This is a colored pencil, really cheap colored pencil, $4 I think. And a lot of people, and you might notice that, by the way, this is me. This is when I had purple hair. And this is just me from all different angles. And I'm wearing different colors for different emotions. I think I'm shirtless in this one for the neutral shade. But this one's red for anger, this one's black for anxiety, and this one's yellow for happy. So yeah. And there's this one. This one is really bad. I hate this one with a burning passion. So, but my friends really like it. I really don't know why, but it's me. Once again, it's me when I had purple hair and blonde tips, because I bleached my hair and it faded out into blonde. As you can see, it's really not finished. You can kind of tell at the bottom. But I kind of gave up after I did that to the hair. And this one is actually super recent, and you can tell because it looks way better than the other ones. And this is because once I was almost done with the sketchbook, I went back because I never drew on this side of the page. I always drew on this side. I went back to these pages and I just drew whatever I wanted. This is Melanie Martinez. I don't know if you can tell. It doesn't really look like Mel Martinez. It's because of the style exercise that I use. By the way, this is Prismacolor. And there's this one, which is cheap coloring pencils, again. However, this one is where I figured out what the white coloring pencil was for, because before this it was absolutely useless to me, and now it's super useful. And I figured it was for blending, so I blended a few things, but I refuse to blend the skin. I don't even And then my hair, this is where I dyed my hair blue. Right now it's kind of a dingy green because the blue faded out. But yeah, so that's that. There's bees around my head because there was a filter. I drew myself in a filter. A lot of people like this piece. I really don't know why. This was, I would say my first oil pastel piece. I don't really like it, but people seem to like it. I really don't know why, so. And then there's this one. This one, you can kind of see color, and that's because of the picture on the back. This is buildings. Just like a lot of buildings. I hate drawing buildings with like a burning passion, you know what I mean? However, I need to do it because I'm an artist. Alright, and then this is another oil pastel. It is an eye. I really like drawing eyes. I really have no idea why. That rhymed. This is an oil pastel. My mom really likes it. Everybody really likes it. Oh, once again, I have no idea why. That also happens a lot in art, where you draw something that you're like okay with or like you hate, and then other people like it. I don't really know why. But it's really shiny, and I like that factor. But other than that, this is like horrible. You know what I mean? There's this one, which is another acrylic painting, which I actually put this one on the canvas, and this one is called Here We Go Again. And basically, my eyes, this is me, by the way, when my hair was super blue. This is me, and my eyes are daisies, not fried eggs. It's way more clear that they're daisies on the canvas, but right now they kind of look like fried eggs. So this, my eyes are daisies because I've been on and off again with a girl, and her favorite color is yellow, and her favorite flower are daisies. So I just drew myself with daisies in the eyes, and I made the background yellow, and I put it on a canvas, and it's called Here We Go Again. I do that. I have like a lot of like just like subtle details that really nobody will get or nobody will notice except for me. So yeah. I don't know who this is. I just looked up women. I just looked up women in the Google, and she came up, and she's absolutely beautiful. She kind of looks like a long lost aunt. You know what I mean? So I drew her, and she's really pretty. She has my nose, which I think is like the defining, like, oh, that could be a long lost relative. This was my first ever Prismacolor that I was truly proud of. I also used a style exercise for this one. Style exercise is that you draw the proportions, everything. You draw the proportions from the hair to the outfit to the face shape, everything. But you leave out the face. You draw everything off of a person. Like, you draw everything off of Leslie Odom Jr., okay? You draw everything off of Leslie Odom Jr. except for the face. And you just leave the face alone, and then you just draw the face how you want it without any reference picture. And that's what I did for him. This is based off of Cameron Boyce. And, yeah, I did include the freckles because his face shape just needs freckles, or it seems incomplete, you know what I mean? And this one too, this one was also the style exercise. This one was Miles McKenna, who is a YouTuber. He's a trans YouTuber. And this is also the picture where I realized I really hate drawing denim. Denim is like the worst thing in the world to me. So I hate drawing denim. I also drew like pink denim on Mel Martinez. I hated that too. So yeah. This one I messed it up because I tried to go above and beyond when I really should have just left it alone. This is supposed to be I don't know who it is. My best friend Hannah, who I mentioned before, she really just wanted me to draw an anime character, and she suggested this anime character. I looked him up, and then I drew him. And then I painted over it like an idiot. I'm salty, I don't know if you can tell. And this is Aaron Burr, also Leslie Odom Jr. from Hamilton. And I saw this like one scene. It was after Lynn or like Hamilton said, Eliza, my love, take your time, I'll see you on the other side. And then it cuts to him looking like this. So I drew it. And everybody really, really likes this piece. I think it's okay. I signed it and I just posted it on my Instagram. By the way, this is another like tip. If you're going to post anything on your Instagram, even if it's in your sketchbook, if you post anything on your Instagram, sign it and put the signature in the picture. Because if anybody steals your art, your signature will be there and they will know that they're a lying thief. And this is, by the way, a few of these are going to my AP portfolio. But my Our AP class in my high school only goes for 10th graders, and I'm a 10th through 12th graders, and I am a 9th grader. So I'm drawing everything I want in my concentration piece now, and then I'm going to redraw everything I drew for my concentration piece in 10th grade. So there will be new and improved and modern from what I can do. So this is Storm Ryan. I really like this piece. I like this piece more than this piece. I don't know why people like this piece more, even though this piece is like so good, I swear to God. This piece is awful. It's supposed to be Troye Sivan's Bloom cover. It's awful, terrible, especially because of this random line. If it wasn't for this line, it would be okay, but like because of it, it's terrible. So yeah, that's all I have to say about it. It's the Bloom cover. I don't even. There's this one. This one was based off of Halsey's. There's Halsey's Instagram photo. It's obviously not Halsey because Halsey is white passing, and she's obviously not white. Not me making it look like she's melting because I didn't want to draw feet. No, I would never. So this is Miles McKenna. I drew him upside down because like it's gonna be like this, but like it's supposed to be like this. I drew him upside down. But a lot of people really like this picture, and I really like it too. And then this is Sabrina Carpenter. I hate this picture. A lot of people like it, and I don't get it. I hate this picture so much. Sabrina Carpenter is an amazing human being, and I love her. But this picture is just like the worst. And the next one is this one. I don't really like this one, however, my mom really likes it, so I guess that's all that matters. And then there's this one. This one is just my friend's eye. It's just my friend's eye. It's also Hannah. You can tell like the hair is different because like she's dyed her hair like several different colors since I painted that. She sent me a picture of her eye. It was a little swollen. And then I was just like, oh, I could draw that. And then I drew it. And then she really likes it. So I guess that's all that matters. The last page in my sketchbook. What did I save for the last page in this sketchbook with, in my opinion, amazing pieces, okay? What did I save? I drew an otter, and it's really bad, but I really, really like it. He's very handsome. You can see, like, at the corner, I was supposed to be drawing something else, and it was supposed to be really, really good. Like, it was a really good piece, but I gave up because it was too hard. I drew an otter. And I wrote otter because my friend said it looked like a seal. Because otters are brown and seals are gray, so it looks like a seal. I'm definitely going to be making more art videos in the future. I have 2 more that are like full and they're like complete and stuff. So if you guys want like a part 2 and possibly a part 3, then just leave them in the comments. And I'm definitely going to be doing more art videos because that's something that I'm like really passionate about. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.